how old I am. That's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I want to tell y'all how old I am because I don't think y'all know how old I go back. Now, let me start off by letting y'all know. I remember when penny candy was just a penny candy. You know what I'm saying? When you was able to go out there and buy a piece of candy for a penny. You know what I'm saying? Now, you got to pay $1 for a pack of Now Later. Do you understand what I'm saying? I also remember when men and women was only dating men and women. You know what I'm saying? That's how old I am. You know what I'm saying? And if it was going on down back in my days, you know what I'm saying? People had that much respect. You know what I'm saying? That they ain't come out the closet. You know what I'm saying? Now, you got people coming out of closets and basements and eggs. They coming out like roaches. You know what I'm saying? You know when you turn the lights on, and roaches begin to scatter, they coming out. You know what I'm saying? That's how old I am. You know what I'm saying? I remember when people used to come to your house and they used to want to borrow sugar and flour. That's how old I am. You know what I'm saying? Now they're knocking on the door asking, can they borrow your car? You know what I'm saying? That's how old I am. You know what I'm saying? But what about this? Parents used to tell their kids, do I look like one of your friends? That's how old I am. They used to say, your parents used to say, do I look like one of your friends? Nowadays, watch this. Now parents is drinking and partying with the kids. Times have changed. Oh yes, this how old I am. When your parents used to tell you, when somebody hit you, they hit you first, you better hit them back. Now you can't hit nobody back these days. Them jokers come back shooting. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I'm just this old. What about this one? I'm this old to the point that it was the village. It was the village that raised the children. You know what I'm saying? The next door neighbor, the kids used to come home, and the next door neighbor next door across the street used to be able to watch the kids. Now you can't have them joker watching kids these days because they too busy trying to sleep with your kids. You know what I'm saying? You got too many pedophiles and all that type of stuff around. You can't even trust nobody with your kids these days. Watch this. This how old I am. We used to make a full course meal on the stove. Oh yeah, I'm talking about pork chops, mashed potato gravies, cornbread, corn and string beans. You know what I'm saying? We used to, as a family, this how old I am, used to make a full course meal. Oh yes, I do. Now, them jokers eating ramen noodles. You know what I'm saying? They warming up Hot Pockets and hot dogs. You know what I'm saying? They warming the Popeyes and KKs and all them eyes. You know what I'm saying? People don't cook no more. You know what I'm saying? No, they don't. And watch this. This how old I am. We used to sit around the kitchen table. We used to eat like a family. They don't do that no more. That's how old I am. You know what I'm saying? We used to sit around the kitchen table and we used to sit down and eat. We used to sit down and they used to say, how was your day? What did you do on your day? Now they don't even do that no more. Now if they sit at the table, they're on the tabletops, they're on the laptops, the beepers, the pagers, and the cell phones, the iPhones, the iPhones, they're on all them type of phones. They don't even talk no more. You know what I'm saying? This how old I am. You know what I'm saying? What about this? In church, this how old I am. We used to have devotion. We used to have some great, good God Almighty, sanctified Holy Ghost devotion back in the day. Now these days, we don't even got devotion. You know what I'm saying? They got 6 things going on before the preacher get up. You know what I'm saying? Non-devotion don't turn into the circus. You know what I'm saying? They got all these line dances and people lying while they dancing. You know what I'm saying? They got the preachers coming out of the ceiling in the skies. They don't turn devotion into a darn circus. You know what I'm saying? Things ain't like it used to be. That's how old I am. That's how old I am. What about this one? Marriage. Marriage used to be sacred. This how old I am. Marriage used to be so sacred to the point that when you took vows, you meant them vows. You see what I'm saying? Now people getting engaged and they living with each other for so many years that they gotta renew their engagement. That's how they people ain't getting married. They really don't want to get married because they scared they're gonna marry the wrong one. Times ain't like it used to be. No, that's how old I am. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, times have really changed. Times have really changed. They ain't like it used to be. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I just remember that's how old. We used to go outside. We used to double judge and pay jacks. You know what I'm saying? We used to do all that type of stuff. Then the parents used to tell us to come home before the street lights come on. That's how old I am. We used to have to come before the street lights come on. Now these kids, they coming in the house when the sun is rising. They coming in the house when the sun is rising. You know what I'm saying? Now watch this. Here's another one. This how old I am. I'm this old. To the point where, you see what I'm saying, that my mama, she used to run some bath water, all three of us. We used to all have to take a bath in the same water. That's how old I am. Now these days, the kids don't even take baths. You know what I'm saying? They don't even take baths. They scared of water. You know what I'm saying? We used to wear the same clothes. My sister used to have one shirt on, I had the pants on, and we used to flip-flop the next day. Now these days, these kids, I'm trying to tell you, they don't want to wear the same clothes, not on one day. That's how old I am. Times have changed. Times have really changed. You know what I'm saying? Relationships ain't even the same no more. You know what I'm saying? They used to get married and they used to take the vows. You know what I'm saying? Now, this joker can have a cold and you think the joker about to die. They go file for divorce. He can have a cold and you're going to file for divorce or life insurance. I'm just trying to tell you things ain't the same. No, things ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? I just want to stop by just to let y'all know, times have changed. Things ain't the same. That's how old I am. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going around here on the Book of Faith talking about how old y'all is. Y'all really don't know how things don't change, how old I am. You know what I'm saying? Even with the baptism pool. I used to go to church and we used to be able to baptize in the water. Now you can't even go to the church get baptized because people don't take baths no more. They got ring around in tubs. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, those were when the times was the times. You know what I'm saying? Times have really changed. You know what I'm saying? Times have really changed. I do. Y'all was on social media and y'all was putting up just how old I am and y'all just threw back some flashbacks. Yes, I did. Y'all just really made me feel, you know what I'm saying, how times just really have changed. I just wanted to come on here and just share some things, you know what I'm saying, with y'all. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing today? Oh, I see y'all logging on. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. Have y'all had a blessed day today? You know, because that's another thing. You know, we used to, back in the days, we used to check on each other. Now we don't even check on each other no more. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if I was missing in action about a half a day, if didn't nobody see me within a half a day, they used to see me, oh, they showed up at your house. Yes, they did. They showed up at your house. Nowadays, if you don't see folks, you be clapping your hands, you be happy that they gone. You be wishing that they were probably dead. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, times have changed. But I just wanted to stop by to let you know how old I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm just jamming. This my song. Lord, I do what you want me to do. I will. I do what you want me to do. Whatever it is. Yeah. Whatever. So listen, I'm about to get ready to get back into my word. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to bless y'all to let y'all know how old I am. Y'all don't really know that times have really, really changed. They have really changed. Times ain't like it used to be. You know what I'm saying? We used to run around with friends that you was able to call friends back in the days. You see what I'm saying? Now you got to be mindful. Now you can't call people friends no more. You got to just say you're cordial. Because everybody who in your circle, they ain't in your corner. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just trying to tell you. Used to be able, here's another thing. I'm this old. Used to be able to show up at somebody's house and be able to sit in their house and just be able to relax. Now, you got to be mindful sitting in people's house these days because you don't know what they did before they got home. You been sitting up in there, somebody been on come and sprayed the house. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, times have really changed. You see what I'm saying? But I'm about to get ready to get in my word. I just hope y'all all have a blessed day. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And I just want to say to the people, I just so thank y'all. I really do for being a blessing to Swagga Nosey and sharing Swagga Nosey videos and sending out these videos and stuff to people, because people be calling me. You know, they be inviting me all over the world, and I'm just so excited. Some places I can go, some places I can't go, you know what I'm saying? But listen, I'm trying to tell you, I want to encourage you. Yeah, because this is another thing. People don't encourage people like they used to. So let me encourage you before I get off of here. Be yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? Be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here trying to please folks. Only please God. Do you understand what I'm saying? Only what you do for Christ will last. And let me tell you something. I also want to try to tell you, everybody ain't going to be happy with you. And everybody ain't going to be happy for you. And everybody ain't going to support you. And everybody ain't going to go with you. And everybody ain't going to pat you on the back. Ain't nobody going to give you some amens. Everybody ain't going to encourage you. But let me try to tell you, all you need is just one yes. And that one yes is God. You hear what I'm saying? God will let you know. You see what I'm saying? You don't need nobody to validate what God has already told you so. You see what I'm saying? Keep moving forward. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you want to open up you a shoestring store. You go up there and open you up a shoestring store. You go out there and get you a bunch of shoestrings and you pray over them shoestrings and whatever you want to call it a shoestring, string strong. Well, I don't care. Whatever God allowed you and told you to go out there to do, you do just that. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to tell you to stay focused. Don't get distracted by people's nays. You know what I'm saying? Don't get distracted by people's nays. And that's why I try to tell people. In order to live a positive life, you got to be around positive people. You understand what I'm saying? And watch this, it's okay. It's okay if they ain't gonna support you. It's okay if they ain't gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Because see, the word of God said where there's two or three. And that's what I said. If there's two or three touching and agreeing, don't you understand that you can make things happen? I tell anybody, I prefer to have 4 quarters than 100 pennies. They both add up to $1. But you know them 4 quarters. You see what I'm saying? I can run a lot quicker with 4 quarters than I can with 100 pennies. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because there's always going to be somebody that's doubting. Always going to be somebody that got something to say. Always going to be somebody that ain't going to agree. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, I ain't mean to say all that. I really didn't mean to say all that, but I just wanted to bless somebody. I'm trying to tell you. You see what I'm saying? I'm just want to bless you today because I'm trying to tell you. You know, somebody needed to hear that. You see what I'm saying? You ain't out there going out there doing what the Lord don't call you to do because of your past. You see what I'm saying? Because of what somebody else gonna say or what somebody else gonna think. You don't worry about all that. I don't care where you been. I don't care what you don't did. I don't care who you ran with back in the past. That's why it's called the past. You see what I'm saying? I tell anybody they don't listen. I tell anybody, don't study me. Do not study me because you ain't gonna pass. You know what I'm saying? Don't study me. Don't try to figure me out. Don't try to figure out what's going on. Don't do that. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what you got to tell people. You understand what I'm saying? Let them think what they want to think. Let them say what they want to say. You understand what I'm saying? Let them do what they do. Listen, I tell anybody, a silence move is the best move. That's probably one of your problems now. You're probably running around there trying to tell everybody what you're trying to do, trying to tell everybody what you want to do, and then you're wondering why things didn't happen. No, because they're going against it. You got to understand that. Y'all don't got me worked up now. Y'all, you know, you just listen. I had to go finish eating my Ritz crackers. Y'all don't let me got my Ritz crackers all really hard. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to get ready to get out of here. I love you. You know, it ain't a thing that you can do about it. If you haven't, follow Swagga Nosey. Follow Swagga Nosey comedy page. Share the videos. I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? God is doing some great things. Now, I ain't going to get all up in my business now, but God is doing some great things. You know what I'm saying? And it has a lot to do with Swagga Nosey out of your city. I love you. Bye-bye.